finds one, finds OP.
Well, you know, Furious Wolf flickering, landing on all the 4 members. JP tries his best. Oh, a great engage in the backline. Sanford makes the play, and already 2 have fallen. Wadu is low, but now Sanford on the run. OP and Detective won't let him go for free. Benny is still part of the fight. He's coming back into this.
How do you get away from this? Detective, how do you get away from this?
He's got to figure it out. No, there's no such thing as backing up. It's only moving forward. Maniac for Detective. He did it. He's got that dog in him.
Are you comic?
Does he run away from this?
Dude.
Still a pretty rough matchup. I mean, look at their comp. It's generally quite squishy already.
Actually, that's a good shout. Like, against a world-class team, you kind of have to go crazy here. I'm still thinking like Nantan, like put the Roger inside the jungle. I think that's crazy enough to work.
Yeah.
Same idea, different hero. They're picking up the Claude.
Wow.
At least called out the Roger jungle. Minotaur carry without a thought.
I was expecting the carry. I was a little worried whether CFU game in was, yeah, Charizla for sure. I mean, this is not bad. Honestly, good calls on the draft here, LaFell. So far, TLPH, it's clear they want to be able to kind of team fight and have the tools to team fight effectively, but they still need to scale towards the later stages of the game. And Benny QT on his signature carry, this is going to be a fun time.
I want to see how CFU Gaming can increase the tempo of the way that they play, because they have an Edith Rome as well as Louis in the mid, Roger in the jungle. The Roger is probably going for a critical build with the Windtalker as the first item.
Liquid TLPH decide to kind of commit to one side of the map. That's actually pretty good for Detective here, because that means he's able to rotate a lot faster, and when he picks up that, well, his first item, he can double his farm speed.
Carl's using the Neo Beast skin as well. Detective Frederick going up against the Detective, which is now using the Roger, which you could roleplay as the Detective going up against the Criminal. I'm not trying to say werewolves are the bad guys, but have you heard about the Little Red Riding Hood?
It's well, they call her Ruby, that's for one. Lore-wise, technically, Lycans are considered bad guys, to be fair. That's the whole lore between Roger and as well as the Ruby. But for the time being, right, this contestation here, Carl TC just gives it up.
I mean, like I said, they have to increase the tempo. Detective didn't hit level 4.
That's fine. He still has like plenty of camps because he skipped. He went just for his buffs and then insta invade.
Oh, got it. Because I was thinking, did Sanji take that? Detective gets it. This is exactly what I want to see coming in from CFU. This is them utilizing the draft very, very well. Team Liquid PH understanding the predicament that they're in. Their comp is not about fighting so much in the early stage of the game. You just want to scale up. So I feel like this is a good call coming in from them.
Yep, and JP getting punished here in the mid lane. They tried to go for an off-tempo play, a wave just before the Lord actually spawns. Actually, 2 waves before the Lord actually spawns. And Detective, wow, is going to be a part of the gold plating here. Very valuable gold.
Like I said, they have to move as a trio. At this point, side lanes, you're on your own. You know what? We're friends conditionally. This is not a condition for us to be friends.
All right, let's see. Call TZ, he's a full level behind Detective as of right now. And Detective, he's more than happy to hit level 5 and drag this out even longer. He just wants his team to scale before they find that, good momentum to swing back at TLPH. Black Dragon form is going to come out, coming in from Sanford. OP right on top of JP, who's getting locked down. Oh, JP flickers forward, and they find the first blood onto Detective straight away. Sanford gets his way out of there. A good petrify setup from him, almost makes it out of there. But Z finds the kill with the help of the rotation. Oh, diversion being sent over into the Tri-Brush. Not going to find anything, but man, oh man. 2-for-1 trade in favor of TLPH.
It looks like CFU Gaming, they thought about the first 2 minutes, maybe even 2 minutes and 30 seconds going in. But they didn't really plan what would happen if Team Liquid PH, they don't care about the levels and then they just go for it. Because we see Sanford immediately going over to Detective, dealing a lot of damage and then just letting the team clean up. So this is very good coming in from Team Liquid PH, understanding that, yes, Roger is a level ahead, but he's still just a Roger. They just recently nerfed his HP. We can take him down, and that was a good call. Not trying to go for a 50-50 trade, try to make it into a 70-30.
Well, and I think, a lot of it just comes down to the battle spells to make it happen, right? Without that Petrify, without the flicker from JP, they wouldn't be able to actually find the net profit to begin with. That being said, though, Detective still does have a level lead against Karltzy in this early phase of the game with a very slight gold lead in hand. TLPH seem to be honestly quite passive. They're waiting for CFU Gaming to make that first move. Diversion to the bottom side of the map, and it looks like Samford somewhat aware.
Yeah, I believe that Wadu is trying his best not to make it look obvious that you know, his friends are here. And it looks like Detective is going for a War Axe first item and not the, well, it's JP's fault, but Zing is very low, and Zing is going to get taken down.
Yep, he's going to get dove underneath the turret. They forced the BMI out of him. They even committed to the Minoan Fury to make sure that Benny QT gets all the resources he needs for this upcoming fight. Diversion once again to the top side of the map. Benny, he doesn't know. He tries to get out of there, but he doesn't get locked down. Perfect timing as Benny escapes death once more.
Imagine in his POV, he legit doesn't know, and he just dodges everything.
Oh, OP actually getting the Earth Shatter. It looks good. Karltzy takes away the Toll Eternal, but Sanji is able to find a trade back. Gets two, but Z says, no, I'm done with this. Samford next to fall. Z still healthy. Doesn't mind that Benny QT is dealing damage, dishing out damage, but he's fine. Good peel coming out from Z3.
Looking at both mid laners, they won a lot there. Z3 is now 3-0-2. Sanji is 4-0-0. 100% kill participation, 100% kill in general. He's been grabbing all of the kills. CFU Gaming, they are playing towards their strength, and Team Liquid PH, they have to respect it. It's just that CFU, they need a better or a cleaner way to start the fight, because OP is willing to commit his flicker. It's just that if he's able to hit multiple targets, that's great. If he's not able to hit multiple targets, then try to finish off one target at a time instead of trying to disperse the damage. You know, like Z is hitting one person while Detective is hitting someone else.
I suppose, but right now with the lane swap that we do, that Zing actually commenced. Zing on the bottom side. While we see Benny QT on the top, Diversion play once more, committed down to the bottom side of the map. They didn't know. They didn't know. They just wanted to make a hard read onto Samford, but he just isn't there. No Primal Wrath as well. This is going to be communicated to the rest of the team. Karltzy now looking to take some position here to maybe try and 2v2 this, but Z3, he's still nearby. Karltzy, he's going to get stunned up. Good shot coming in from Sanji, and a quick finish up by Karltzy. Minoan Fury flicker forward to catch the rest of them. Staggered, bruised, and battered CFU, forced to give up this bottom tier 1.
I like that they tried for it. I would prefer if they see if someone's there first before fully committing to it.
Oh, Petrify as well! Kills Zing underneath the turret! Samford creates the play, and now Sanji disrespects Detective. I don't miss my shots. You better not waste my time, brother.
Oh, and Betty Cutie wants to go all in onto Wadu. Wadu's taking quite a lot of damage as a fire doesn't feel good getting free-hitted against a carry. And now their version going in, sending to Zia Detective. Zing gets it!
He tried, but still Karltzy can't deal with two people bursting it down at the same time. ZZZ has done a phenomenal job this game to keep CFU competitive. OP figuring forward, he gets it onto Samford's side. He doesn't manage to survive this. Wait, no, he's still alive. And Benny QT didn't opt to finish him off. Z3 moves backward as Karltzy tries his best to deal with 4 members.
Dude, this is why you want to watch Cambodia, man. Like, when we talk about how aggressive that they can be, look at how they're playing, man. They're making Team Liquid play honestly. They're like, nah, if you don't expect for us to go in, you don't know us well enough, buddy. We're going in. We don't care if OP dies.
It's true. It really is true. I mean, CFU is so good at trading right now. This tier 1 should fall, and Benny QT pops his ult to try and deter them away, but it still means top tier 1 falls into the hands of CFU, while Detective now with an endless battle. I think this is where they can start ramping up the tempo.
Oh, this is interesting. I'm looking at the items here, and it looks like Z3, he wants to go for his second item, Holy Crystal. Like, you want to talk about tempo? They're not gonna expect the Holy Crystal second item coming in from a Lu Yi.
It can't be, right? I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Blood Wings, right?
I feel like it's crazy enough to work.
It's true. He is quite significantly ahead. I mean, his current KDA is 4-1 and 4, and man, Diversion off.
Oh, they found one.
They found Benny.
Cutie.
That is so unlucky. He
Dude.
just walked in as well. The timing could not have been worse.
Dude, like, this is entertaining, man.
I mean, just keep your eyes on ZZZ right now, because as soon as he gets his ultimate, he's probably going to set up a play. As they're looking for mid-tier one, Kaltizi is going to try his best. The rest of his team clears up that wave, and Wadu out of position. Appraiser's Wrath is down. They can't finish him off just yet. Even Sanji not able to connect the Star Shatter.
At this point, it looks like the whole game plan coming in from CFU Gaming is just like, don't let them breathe. If people can't breathe, they can't play the game. So just... Wait, that doesn't sound right. Z3 completes his Holy Crystal. What I meant to say is put the pressure so much that they don't have room to do anything about it. Okay, that's the more PG way of describing it.
Yeah, man, if this was like mixed martial arts, CFP Gaming, just Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, get on top of your opponent, make it they're not version in the back line once again. JP tries his best with the Moan Fury, knock up onto 3. He should fall. Detective misses the skill shot thanks to the wave, but the back line now afraid as Sanford is able to get on top of Zing. Zing still survives, and Wadu has peeled perfectly. Manages to flicker out in time as Detective tries to finish off the last couple of targets in the back line, but doesn't find anything. Good peel, good rotations for Kaltizi.
Dude, watching Detective run all across the map, trying to find whoever is low. Dude, that's a crazy Roger.
I mean, let's not forget that CFU Gaming, they traded 1-for-1 4v5, by the way. 4v5, and now Kaltizi taking a lot of punishment from Z3, who manages to survive with the help of his passive. Benny QD makes the play, finds a double. Can he get one more? He's down to Clown with Zing, but no, Zing backs up. He doesn't want to deal with it no more.
Dude, like, 10 minutes in, and we already have 21 kills.
Yeah.
That's 2 kills per minute.
That's like, oh man.
I mean, we do have to see, like, this is a weakness. Oh, before that, Sanford goes on to Zing. Sanford wants to kill.
Oh, 10 seconds until he actually has the Petrify, but he knows that he can manhandle Zing for now despite being a level down.
We got to look at the gold leaderboard, and this is the weakness of what CFU Gaming is doing, is that in terms of gold, they're not a lot, because #1 gold is still on to Benny Cutie, even though they had a successful gank onto him. Zing, however, has completed his Trinity items at 10 minutes in, so still incredibly fast.
I mean, they're catching up fast. They're catching up quick. The real question is, now that this power spike is here, and the gold lead honestly isn't too much for the side of CFU. Like, Team Liquid, so far, they've netted themselves both neutral objectives. Both turtles fell into their hands. If this next Lord falls into their hands as well, CFU Gaming's lead is all but wasted. We'll see. Topside getting hard shoved in.
I mean, honestly, CFU Gaming, I feel like whenever they win the turtles and everything like that, it almost seems like it's a side quest. It's not the main thing that they want to achieve. They just want pressure through kills. And they've been getting quite a lot of it. And speaking of which, diversion coming in.
Do they know? No, he's stuck in the middle of all 3 of them. They get into the middle. JP with the Minoan Fury tries to peel away enough members, but no, it's done. The damage is done. Kaltizi is gone. And the back line is getting chunked down. Z3 splashes multiple bullets. Saffron finds Zing. He's trying to run away, and Detective won't let him go through. Like in Pounce is good, but will he find this kill? No, it's too difficult. It's too difficult. The motivational roar as well keeps him alive.
Can we just remind people that CFU Gaming, if I remember correctly, is #4 in their region, and TLPH is #1 in their region?
Yup. I think definitely TLPH wasn't expecting CFU Gaming
We're
to be
not
this
expecting
proactive.
it.
I mean, that's the thing from Cambodia, right? Like, of all the picks to be as proactive as it is, it's going to be Z. I would have expected Detective or maybe even Opie, but man, the whole team are all built the same.
Dude, watching Detective play is so entertaining, because he goes in, he goes out, he will circle the map 7 times, and then he goes for you again.
Hey man, just like their logo is Shark, he is a predator. He is just waiting for the right time to strike, just like the Shark. Now, rest
He's
of
a
CFU,
dog shark.
I mean, he might be a little bit more if he gets a Maniac in this game against a team like TLPH. That's when I'll say he has that dog in him.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, he deserves it if he gets a Maniac. Actually, if he wins, you know what? Let's just set the bar a little bit lower. It's still high, but if he wins, He got that dog in it.
He got that dog
He
in
got
it.
that dog in it.
90 more seconds until the next objective actually spawns. And now TLPH, they've been on the back foot for a while, but the gold lead has never really escaped them, right? Currently, a 4K gold lead for the side of CFU Gaming. They're going to hit their power spikes first, but TLPH can easily catch up.
Let's just say this is the worry coming in from CFU. Theoretically, on paper, it's going to be very difficult for them to actually dive into Team Liquid's base. Like, Team Liquid, this situation, having 3 inhibitors, it's still a very strong, I don't know how to describe it, but it's very hard for CFU to penetrate this kind of defense coming in from Team Liquid page.
Because they're not designed for CJ.
That's what I'm trying to say. Carl TZ finds one, finds OP.
Well, you know what, Furious Wolf flickering, landing on all the 4 members. JP tries his best. Oh, a great engage in the backline. Sanford makes the play, and already 2 have fallen. Wadu is low, but now Sanford on the run. OP and Detective won't let him go for free. Benny is still part of the fight. He's coming back into this.
How do you get away from this? How do you get away from this?
He's got to figure it out. No, there's no such thing as backing up. It's only moving forward. Maniac for Detective. He did it. He's got that dog in him.
Are you gonna get?
Does he run away from this?
Dude, I don't care. We gotta clip this.
Somebody, I mean, definitely an argument for play of the day. Wait, Star Shatter? Okay, he's alive. He's so nuts.
He's got that dog in it.
He's got that dog in him, brother.
I was saying him getting a Maniac is too high of a bar. You set too high of a bar. You didn't set the bar high, man. You called it. You knew a Maniac was coming.
I mean, I don't.
Are you from the future?
It's hard to say. It could be. Oh my God! If Detective lost that.
Okay.
Right after he got that dog that loses the Lord.
I mean, like, me calling the draft, that's not impressive anymore. You calling a Maniac before it happens. That's true talent.
Hey man, I sometimes I see these angles.
Sometimes you
else
see the
sees.
dog in him.
Yeah, sometimes I just see that dog in him, man. Detective, holy cow. CFU Gaming, as of right now, mega advantage. And they've got a Luminous Lord walking down to the inhibitors. TLPH, it's time to high ground. The siege begins.
Right now, Astral Echo used, hitting everyone from CFU Gaming. The Lord charges in. Looks like they're gonna get this inhibitor. Yes, they do. And now CFU Gaming, looks like they're not gonna force things through, and this is more or less the weakness, but OP going for the Stardom side, a very early Stardom side.
Do you expect anything less from this team? Carl TZ gets right on top of OP, Minoan Fury as well being expected. Oh wow, the penalty zone that comes in good, but Detective finds his kill and gets back out. OP with a double, the Starlium side having a lot of value here. Winter Trojan being absolved, but Sanji is able to find 1 kill back. He's the only one left with 3 members alive from the side of CFU Game, and they wait for their waves to maybe even try and close out this game.
If you want to push your ranks, guys. Oh, what?
What?
Speechless. Game 1.
What?
Game 1 goes to CFU Gaming.
Oh my God, what a game.
Speechless.
Cambodia, they keep on giving. They're just the region that keeps on giving, baby.
Look at, they're not impressed. Look at their reactions like, all right, game 1.
Look, this is TLPH, right? These are previous world champions, man. You can't, it's not over until the series is over.